Okay, in this tutorial we're going to be talking about normalization. And normalization is a very important audio activity and something that's very important to understand when it comes to digital media. So I'm just going to load up a mix right now. So I'll just open it up here and I'll navigate to my desktop. I'm going to pick up a Band of Gold instrumental remix that we're currently working on. And we're just going to play it back a bit. Okay, so we can see that the relative level was about maybe -3, and that's where I'm circling the mouse right now in the lower right corner there. So what we're going to want to do is use normalization to make sure that the level is as high as possible to relative 0. So I'm going to go under Effects, and I'm going to go to Amplitude and Compression, and I'm going to select Normalize Process. Now we have sort of 3 tick box options here. Normalize to, and this should be 0. It's in the decibels format. And this third box here, normalize left, right equally, should be checked. We don't have any DC bias adjustment necessary here, so these default settings are pretty much what you want. Once I press OK, watch the display change on the wave. We can see now that the wave appears to be larger from a visual perspective. But remember, when we're dealing with digital audio, we don't look at a waveform and say that that is how something should sound based on its appearance. We use our main tool, which is our ears. So let's have a listen. Now we can hear in that particular track that something that was between -6 on the meter and maybe a little under -3 is now well to -2 or perhaps -1. Very, very close to 0. In other words, that this file has been normalized. So all of the contents of the file have been raised to relative 0. This will not create a distortion in the track. This will not create unusual audio effects or what have you. This is just a very, very quick and simple way to ensure that your track is at the best possible level prior to mastering.